What's up, everybody? It's Jazz Villain. Got some Apex Legend ranked gameplay going on in the back, and yeah, we're gonna be talking about the shooting that's going on in my city. Right, I'm from Houston, by the way. But there was a shooting in the Lakewood Church. It's like a mega church, and I wasn't going to do it. I was on the fence about covering this, but what made me want to do it at first was because actually last Sunday, which is when it happened. Today is 2/13, but last Sunday I haven't been to church in years, and my mom invited me to go. So I I haven't been to church in a minute, so I was like, no, I'm gonna go. And it was just ironic because on the way to church, going to church, and this is church at U of H, but on the way to get there, you actually have to pass up the Lakewood Church. So I was just looking at the church, like, oh wow, what I mean? Like, oh wow, I haven't been to church in a minute. And, I didn't think we was going there, but still, but, yeah, I found out on the news maybe about um, I think the next day that there was a shooting in the church, and I was like, wow, like honestly, because um when I went to the service, the church I went to, it was a really good message. And one thing I was thinking was, wow, like, um, I'm not as religious as I used to be, but the energy of the church is kind of very positive, or I guess you could say, like, they say if you're scared, go to church. Like, like I had a lot of things going on internally, so um no, it didn't feel right to feel negative inside church.
On both
So
of them.
it was just kind of weird. It was kind of weird me thinking like, wow, like what if I was already thinking like last Sunday, like what if someone shot the church or not? It sounds horrible. I know it sounds horrible, but I was thinking it like, wow, like what if somebody like what if that negative energy came to such a positive place? I guess that's what I was trying to say. So it was just kind of wild for me to see that on the news the next day that really happened, and that alone was gonna make me make a video about it. And for all those things to just transpire so quickly
Any crossword says
within that
take
time
care.
frame, I was
Have a
definitely
nice show.
compelled to go ahead and make a video about this. And
Right
on top
show.
of that, a couple other things. I would like to say it isn't normal, and I'm tired
You hold
of
this room for a
of
minute.
trying to force something that isn't normal to be normal because it just isn't. Like at this point, we can evidently see that this you're not in your right mind. You know what I mean? Because I believe the story was that when I seen the article I seen the article first and then I see it on the news. Um, it was a woman. The shooter was identified as a woman, and then also too, I think kids were involved too. Uh, basically, basically she said that she was going to threaten her with a bomb or something. I think the security opened fire, and also too, I could be wrong, but I think the kids were used as a shield. So it's just horrible. You know what I mean? It's really a horrible thing, and just stuff isn't normal. I don't think mentally. I don't. I've seen twice so far that especially the other school shooting in Austin. Like I don't think hormonally that the stuff is right, and we're trying to excuse me trying to normalize stuff that just isn't normal. Like we could start at the basis as to even undergo this process, you got to mutilate yourself. You know what I mean? And in that process alone, there is no pain. You know, cut your dick off and see how what I mean. It don't feel good. It's such a painful process, and it's literally like some medieval shit if you really think about it. And then on top of that too, um, just the direction I see things are
Someone
going,
behind us?
it feels like we're comparing this to the civil rights back in the day, when black people were given the right to vote, given the right to go to school, given the right for education, given the right for jobs and whatnot. So it seems like we're mirroring the same process and trying to say the same thing, but in all reality. this shit isn't normal. I could almost say it's almost satanic, but I'm not gonna go there because that's another video. That's really deep. But in today's age, it just seems like the lines of sexual polarity is just blurry now. Like what we identify as masculine and feminine. I guess we're trying to push the boundaries of what that is. But at the same time, you're free to do that. But in that process, people are also free to give you their reaction and their responsiveness. So, if you want to go ahead and push boundaries, that's okay. It's just you gotta expect in return. People just gonna look at you weird. And I'm just one of those people who's naturally gonna just be weirded out by what isn't natural to me. So that's just my take. And I think the true problem is that we're starting to regulate and put censorship on feelings or censorship on how we're supposed to behave, and like I'll give you an example. Like I just saw something on Reddit, the other day, like why does a transgender person like got on Reddit? It was like, I feel like the world hates me. I didn't, and, people like it's in lots of comments where it's like showing a lots of love, and I
What do
just
you
felt out
need?
of place to
Here,
just to say like, hey, bro, yeah,
grab
in
that.
my opinion, it's weird. What I mean? Like, it's not okay for me to feel that way, and and you could say like you can feel how you feel, but like I'll give you another example to where I just seen like a tweet. Some girl was just like, she was on Twitter, and she said if we fuck and I don't come and you do, then I fucked you. I'm the nigga or some shit. Yeah, so I
Go ahead, mate.
responded tranny ass tweet with the crying emojis. And bro, that shit got banned like within like 40 seconds. What got like fucking 40 seconds. I got like violated. Like, bro, it was so fast. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, out of all many times I open my timeline and I see like some racist ass shit. Like if I see like some violence or something, and then on the comments I see like, oh, they do it to their own kind. Or like like so just like a whole bunch of museum of just fucking comments of like relating to that shit. And I don't trip because I grew up around Asians, Hispanics, white people, black people, uh, Arabic
Hold this,
people.
hold this,
You know
hold
what I
this.
mean? So you name it, I've been around it, grew up around it. So I don't racism can't really affect me like that. It's just like I feel like the agenda is getting pushed too far now. Like you got motherfuckers painting nails now. You got females acting like niggas.
Oh, nice try,
It's
Gucci.
just it's the lines are getting blurry. You know what I mean? Like the agenda, they're pushing the shit down like our kids' throats. You know what I mean? In the elementary schools and the middle schools, especially in the college campuses. Yeah, that's about it. Like and subscribe. Peace out.